So finally what happens? That is equal to 3x minus 1 by 2 log mod f of x. F of x means what here? X square plus x plus 1 minus 3 by 2. If you could observe carefully, again it is another formula. What is that formula? I am writing it like note here. Integral of dx by x square plus a square, that is equal to 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So here a means what? Another step I will write 3 by 2 divided by x plus 1 by 2 whole square, it is x square. 3 by 4 I can write as root 3 by 2 whole square, so a square. Therefore a value is root 3 by 2. So I can write this formula now. 3x minus 1 by 2 log mod x square plus x plus 1 minus 3 by 2 into 1 by a. 1 by a means root 3 by 2, because that 3 by 4 is a root 3 by 2 tan inverse x plus 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. Now if you could observe carefully, I think this 2 will be getting answered, because 1 upon root 3 by 2 means 2 by root 3. So finally what happens? 3x minus 1 by 2 log mod x square plus x plus 1 minus 3 by root 3. 3 by root 3, 3 by root 3 means it becomes root 3 tan inverse of x plus 1 by 2. X plus 1 by 2 means I can write as 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2, and here plus c. I think again 2 will be getting answer. So finally what happens? 2x plus 1 divided by root 3 plus c. So finally our answer is 3x minus 1 by 2 into log mod x square plus x plus 1 minus root 3 tan inverse of 2x plus 1 by root 3 plus c. It is also a 6-mark question. You should remember the working rule. Right students, now we shall go for another level of finding indefinite integrals. If suppose sometimes in your textbooks you might be finding an integrals where trigonometric functions are involved, and they are of this form also. P sin x plus q cos x divided by a sin x plus b cos x dx, and integral of sin x dx divided by a cos x plus b sin x dx, and integral of cos x dx divided by a cos x plus b sin x dx. Whenever you come across this kind of problems, again you should remember working rule. Up till now we have done 2 working rules, and this will be the 3rd working rule. What this particular working rule is telling, numerator is equal to a into d by dx of denominator plus b into denominator, right? If suppose you come across problems of this type where trigonometric functions are being involved, just apply this working rule. What this working rule is telling, numerator is equal to a into d by dx of denominator plus b into denominator, right? Now when coming to our problem, here what is our numerator? 2 sin x plus 3 cos x, and denominator is 3 sin x plus 4 cos x. So here I am doing numerator. Consider numerator. Numerator means 2 sin x plus 3 cos x is equal to a into d by dx of denominator. Denominator means 3 sin x plus 4 cos x plus b into denominator. Denominator means what? 3 sin x plus 4 cos x. So finally what happens? That implies 2 sin x plus 3 cos x is equal to a into derivative of 3 sin x, 3 cos x plus derivative of 4 cos x minus 4 sin x plus b into 3 sin x plus 4 cos x. Now we need to evaluate the values of a and b. How can you evaluate the values of a and b? Just by comparing sine function on both the sides and by comparing cos functions on both the sides. So here what I'll be doing, compare. Here I am writing, you should compare sin x. If you compare sin x, what happens? You will be getting 2 is equal to, on left hand side, 2 is equal to minus 4a, because sin x ka coefficient here is minus 4, outside a is there, so I written as minus 4a plus 3b. Now again what I will be doing, I will be comparing cos x. If I compare cos x, on left hand side what is there for us? 3. 3 is equal to, right hand side there will be 3a, because cos x ka coefficient is 3, outside a is there, so 3a. And here also, what is the coefficient of cos x here? 4. Outside b is there, so I should write as 4b. Now if you could observe carefully, I got two equations. I need to solve those two equations and evaluate a and b. So what I'll be doing, I'll be solving those two equations. How will I be solving two equations means, I'll be solving two equations by using rule of cross multiplication. So those two equations I can write as 4a minus 3b plus 2 equal to 0. Another one is 3a plus 4b minus 3 equal to 0. So rule of cross multiplication I will be writing. What rule of cross multiplication is telling means, always write the coefficients of b at the beginning like this in a vertical manner, minus 3, 4. Later you write constants. After writing constants, write coefficients of a. Again write coefficients of b. So here you put a, here you put b, and here you put 1. So finally what happens, here I am doing those things, that implies a upon minus 3 is 9, 4 minus 2 is 8, is equal to b divided by, that means division b upon 2 into 3. 2 into 3 means 6, and here what happens, minus 4 into 3, so minus of minus, so minus 12. Minus 12 I will write like this at the beginning, but 6 minus of minus 12 means I can write as 6 plus 12 is equal to 1 divided by 4 4s are 16, 16 plus 9. So what happens, finally I will get as a by 1 is equal to b by 18 is equal to 1 by 25. So finally what I got, a value as 1 by 25, because I will compare this thing, b value as 18 by 25, right? Once again I am repeating, I need to evaluate this integral. For evaluating this integral, I need to remember the working rule. Numerator is equal to a into d by dx of denominator plus b into denominator. So 2 sin x plus 3 cos x is equal to a into d by dx of 3 sin x plus 4 cos x plus b into 3 sin x plus 4 cos x. So later I need to find the values of a and b. For finding the values of a and b, I compared sin x and I compared cos x on both the sides. So if by comparing sin x and cos x I got two equations, those two equations are like this, and I applied rule of cross multiplication, and after applying rule of cross multiplication I got the value of a as 1 by 25, b as 18 by 25. So wherever I find a, I need to substitute 1 by 25. Wherever I find b, I need to substitute 18 by 25. I think you copied up here, so I am erasing. Now what happens here? Here only I will be substituting. So here what happens? In place of a, I need to write 1 by 25 into d by dx of 3 sin x plus 4 cos x plus b. b means 18 by 25, 3 sin x plus 4 cos x. So what happens? But I need to find integral of this particular thing. So what I will be doing? I need to divide it by 3 sin x plus 4 cos x. So 3 sin x plus 4 cos x, and here also 3 sin x plus 4 cos x. This whole thing is nothing but what? 2 sin x plus 3 cos x divided by 3 sin x plus 4 cos x. But I want to find integral. So I am keeping integral symbol. Here also I am keeping integral symbol. This is an integral symbol. Try to adjust. Okay, fine. I will be writing. This is an integral symbol. Here plus will be there and outside will be 18 by 25. I think this will be getting cancelled. If you could observe carefully, again it is of the form 1 by 25 into f dash x by f of x. F dash x by f of x means what? Log mod f of x. So here that implies integral of, finally I am writing 2 sin x plus 3 cos x divided by 3 sin x plus 4 cos x dx is equal to 1 by 25 integral of f dash x by f of x. F dash x by f of x is what? Log mod f of x. F of x means here what is there? 3 sin x plus 4 cos x. Here both getting cancelled. Plus 18 by 25. Nothing is there means dx. Integral of dx will be x. So 18 by 25 x plus c. So this is our final output. So students, we shall be going for the next level of integration. If you come across integral of the type dx by a cos square x plus 2b sin x cos x plus c sin square x, and integral of dx upon a cos square x plus b, and integral of dx by a plus b sin square x, you need to get an idea that the whole expression should be divided. That means both numerator and denominator should get divided by cos square x, and after getting divided by cos square x, you need to put z is equal to tan x. So directly I am going for a problem. A problem is given to us. Evaluate integral of dx by a square sin square x plus b square cos square x. So what working rule is telling? You divide both numerator and denominator by cos square x. That means here numerator is dx, dx divided by cos square x, dx divided by cos square x means 1 by cos square x. 1 by cos square x is always secant square x. So directly I am writing secant square x dx divided by a square sin square x by cos square x. Sin square x by cos square x means tan square x, and here cos square x by cos square x will be cancelling, and finally we will be getting b square. So later what I will be doing means I will be taking b square common. So what happens? 1 by b square secant square x dx divided by a square by b square tan square x plus 1. So finally our whole integral has been transformed to 1 by b square integral of secant square dx divided by a square by b square tan square x plus 1. So what I will be doing means I will be putting tan x is equal to t, or I can put a square by b square tan square x is equal to t. So anything we can do, but for my convenience what I will be doing, let tan x is equal to t. If I put tan x is equal to t, secant square x dx will become dt. So this particular thing I will be applying here and I will be substituting. So what happens? 1 by b square secant square x dx. Secant square x dx means dt divided by a square by b square in place of tan square x t square, and here plus 1. So finally the problem has reduced to 1 by b square dt divided by a square t square means I can write as at whole square, and here b square whole divided by b square. So what happens finally later? That is equal to this b square goes up, so b square will be getting cancelled. I am avoiding that step. Finally there remains dt divided by at whole square plus b square. Now if you could observe carefully, again it is of the form dx by x square plus a square. Dx by x square plus a square means here I am writing formula. What is that formula? Integral of dx by x square plus a square means 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So here 1 by a means 1 by b, tan inverse x, x की जगह में at divided by b, but whatever coefficient of t is there, that comes to denominator. So here I am writing 1 by ab tan inverse at by b. So 1 by ab tan inverse a in place of t. In place of t, what should I write here? T I consider as tan x, tan inverse of a tan x divided by b plus c. Right. We are coming to the end of this particular indefinite integrals. The last pattern, integrals of the form dx by a plus b cos x, dx by a plus b sin x, and integral of dx by a cos x plus b sin x plus c. Whenever this kind of integral comes, I suggest you to put tan x by 2 is equal to t. Put tan x by 2 is equal to t. Therefore, here we need to use the formula sin x is equal to 2 tan x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2, and cos x is equal to 1 minus tan square x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. So whenever this kind of problem comes, put tan x by 2 is equal to t, and sin x can be written as 2 tan x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. Cos x can be written as 1 minus tan square x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. So here same thing, I am going put tan x by 2 is equal to t. When tan x by 2 is equal to t, we need to find its derivative. Its derivative will be 1 by 2 secant square x by 2 dx is equal to dt. So what happens? Secant square x by 2 dx is equal to 2 dt, and dx is equal to 2 dt divided by secant square x by 2. Secant square x by 2 I can write as 1 plus tan square x by 2. Secant square x by 2 I can write as 1 plus tan square x by 2, and finally dx turns down to 2 dt by 1 plus t square. So therefore what happens? Our problem will be turning down 2. In place of dx, I will write as 2 dt by 1 plus t square whole divided by 5 plus 4 into, but cos x means I said we can write as 1 minus tan square x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2, magar tan x by 2 is nothing but t. So this can be written as 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square, and I had written dt. So we need to take LCM. 2 dt by 1 plus t square whole divided by 5 into 1 plus t square plus 4 into 1 minus t square divided by 1 plus t square. So 1 plus t square gets cancels. There remains 2 dt divided by 5 plus 4 9, and here 5t square plus 4t square, 5t square minus 4t square, so it turns down to t square. So finally what happens? 2 will be coming outside. There remains dt by 3 square plus t square. So what happens? 2 into 1 by a. 1 by a means 1 by 3. Tan inverse of x by a. X by a means t by 3. And here plus c. So final output will be 2 by 3 tan inverse t की जगह में tan x by 2 by 3 plus c. So friends, with this we completed indefinite integration under the chapter integrals. From tomorrow we shall be starting a new topic called as definite integrals. Thank you.
If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel to get more videos on CBSE syllabus.